What is money? Most of us think it's the notes in our wallet, or the numbers we see in our bank account. But money is much more than that. It's a shared story, a collective agreement about value. Who should get to decide that story? Should money be controlled by the state, or by the people who use it every day? For centuries, governments and central banks have held that power. Bitcoin asks, what if that power belonged to everyone? Does Bitcoin give us true financial freedom, or just the illusion of it? Holding your private keys means no bank can freeze your account, no authority can block your payment. But does that alone make you independent? In a world where centralization keeps growing, is decentralization now a necessity? Can humanity function without leaders, without intermediaries? Or do we always rebuild hierarchies in the end? For thousands of years, money has required trust. Trust in people, trust in institutions. Bitcoin replaces that with mathematics. Can we build a society where we trust the code, not the people? Is the blockchain the closest thing we've had to absolute truth in the digital world? Once something is recorded there, it stays forever. Is that always good? What about mistakes, fraud, human error? Is the inability to reverse a transaction morally right? What about when it harms the innocent? Does perfect finality come at a moral cost? Is Satoshi's anonymity a strength or a weakness? Does a faceless system inspire more trust because it has no ego, or less trust because we don't know its origin? Can a system be pure only when nobody controls it? Or does the absence of a leader create space for hidden forces to take over? Is financial privacy a human right or a social threat? Is full transparency in money good, or does it risk exposing freedoms to those in power? Labor, belief, code, what truly makes something valuable? Does Bitcoin have value because it's scarce, because it's useful, or simply because people believe in it? Is Bitcoin the modern gold, built to last for centuries, or just a passing trend? Time will decide, but which side of history will you be on? Can something that doesn't exist physically be more real than paper money? If you can't touch it, does that make it less real or more secure? Can Bitcoin change the structure of power in the world? What happens if nations lose their monopoly on money creation? Would it be liberation or chaos? Is Bitcoin a rebellion, an evolution, or a new form of control? And is it more of a social movement or a technology? I don't see Bitcoin as just software or an investment. For me, it's a way of life. I live as much as possible within the Bitcoin system because I believe it's the most honest financial network humanity has ever created. Bitcoin doesn't just change your money, it changes your questions, and maybe it changes your future.